Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today we are here to talk about the test tube subscription and whether or not it's still worth it. So if that is something you're interested in watching, you're in the right place. We're about to get into it.
I'm a lone wolf. I'm a lone wolf. I'm a lone wolf. I'm a lone wolf. I'm a lone wolf.
All right, guys, so I am back. I was on vacation. I am now back from vacation. I appreciate you guys being very patient with content, and there was a little hiccup there with regularity because I was out of town and we uploaded some preloaded videos, etc. So we are now back on track. It was really nice being out of town for a little while. We went to Florida and we enjoyed the ocean. It's always nice to get back there and just kind of breathe in all that gorgeous, beautiful peacefulness that comes from the ocean and just being outside and enjoying friends and family. And overall, it was just a well-deserved break. So I really enjoyed that. Oh, and my puppy got to see the ocean for the very first time, which was so exciting. I'll show you guys some footage here. So absolutely adorable. Could you die? Absolutely cute. So for those of you that don't remember, New Beauty is a magazine. They call it the exclusive magazine for the beauty industry, and I actually have really come to enjoy this magazine. Now, the magazine has decided to take some of its most reviewed products and curate them, kind of like the editor's picks from the magazine, and they curate them into a subscription service. Now, the subscription service is a little bit different. It's $29.95 for each tube that you get from New Beauty. However, you don't get the tube monthly. This is something that you can get every other month. So you get 6 tubes in a year. So you'll initially get that tube that you signed up for, and then it'll skip a month, and then you'll get your next one, etc. Now, you do have the option to pay for a whole year up front and save a little bit of money. I think it's like $149, and you pay for all 6 tubes that you would get throughout the course of the year. But you also have the option of just buying 1 tube, especially if you'd like to send one as a gift, which I think is a great idea. Now, along with the subscription to the tube, you also get a subscription to the magazine, which I found that I have actually enjoyed a little bit more than I initially thought that I would. I initially just tested this out, and I'll put up here somewhere the first time that we reviewed the test tube, and just did it for the contents because it tends to be more skincare oriented and just kind of beauty industry oriented, not so much makeup. And I thought it would be something really different. I really enjoyed it. I loved the value of it. I thought was phenomenal, but I knew that you got the magazine subscription as part of the service, but I didn't think I would enjoy it as much as I have. The actual magazine, this is the New Beauty magazine, and you get the magazine subscription with the subscription to the test tube. So you get this like at no additional cost. This is just part of it. And this sucker is just filled with all kinds of stuff about beauty and the beauty industry, studies, different kinds of, miracle fixes in the skincare community that are coming out, new technologies, new breakthroughs, top doctors, if you're thinking about getting like cosmetic work done, what top doctors are saying about different cosmetic things. It just is a really well curated magazine. It's a good read, and it's a beautiful, one of those really pretty coffee table accessories as well. So I have really, really enjoyed the actual magazine subscription that has come along with the actual test tube subscription. And it's nice once you get the magazine subscription, because then you start really kind of reading the editors and looking at the editors' choices and picks when it comes to products, and you start kind of getting a feel for different products that they're going to recommend in the next tube, because all of the products that are in here are products that were mentioned in the magazine, either as part of an article, they reviewed a new technology or a new science, or it's an editor's pick and it's one of their favorite products. So I really, really am enjoying this subscription. So this is the July tube. So I thought we would go over it together and see what we got this month. Now, one of the things that comes along with your tube is the magazine, but you also get this little mini magazine, and this goes over all of the products in detail. It goes over why the product was included, why the editor really, really likes it. It goes over different tips that the editor may have about the product. It goes over how to use the product. It goes over key ingredients and what the experts in the industry have to say about this particular product. It also goes over different specials and things like that, little discounts that you can get on the products if you decide to order them. So I like this particular insert with this subscription service. A lot of times I throw away the inserts or the cards or whatever that comes along with products with subscription services because they're not very informative. It's just kind of a rundown of what it is that's inside. But this really goes in depth with the products that you get, and I genuinely appreciate that because you guys know I'm an information junkie when it comes to skincare, or anything else. One of the things that I've really liked about this particular subscription service is that I've been introduced to a lot of different labels or name brands from a skincare perspective that I'd never been introduced to before. Some of them are a little high end and a little out of my price range, but at least I get to try a product or two of theirs. But then you land on some that were really kind of gold mines for me, and this next brand is one of those. I had never heard of Samitas before this. I don't know why. I asked my sister about it, and of course she knows all about them and has some of their products. But Samitas is a company out there that has a lot of skincare products out there, and in this month's subscription you actually get a full size of their brightening peel pads. It's like any other exfoliating pad that you get for your face. This comes with 50 peel pad rounds inside of this container, and I'll give you guys a close-up of it here. This is meant to actually brighten the skin and exfoliate your skin. Samitas is a little bit of a higher end skincare brand as well. These are $74, but this is, you know, that kind of holy trinity of glycolic, lactic, and salicylic acids that are going to brighten and stimulate your skin's natural cell turnover or renewal process. So any other pad that you would use that has kind of that perfect blend of glycolic, salicylic, and lactic acids, this is no different. The thing that I like about this one, I think that sets it apart just a little bit, is the actual pad itself. The pad itself is that perfect blend of not too rough, but not so soft that it's not doing anything. It has that perfect medium where you're really getting some good exfoliation and it's not scratchy or rough on the skin. I really enjoyed using these, so it kind of sent me down a rabbit hole with Samitas, and they really have a beautiful skincare line. It is a little bit more on the pricey side, but the ingredients and the ingredients lists for a lot of their top selling products is stunning. It's a beautiful brand. I love the way it's curated, and the ingredients are spot on. Absolutely a recommend if you guys are looking for a new brand to explore in the skincare industry. Next up is a product by a company called Skin Actives, and this is their Ageless Collagen Serum. Now, the school is still out on whether or not smearing collagen topically on your skin actually helps with fine lines and wrinkles and restoring collagen in the skin. You have one school of thought that says yes, it's incredibly effective, and then you have another school of thought that says the efficacy of topical collagen is really not that great. However, the one thing that I really like about this serum is that it doesn't just have those EGF factors in it or those collagen factors in it. It also, number one, it's a vegan formula. So if you're looking for something that's a more natural, very effective vegan formula, this may be something that you really, really enjoy. But this also has a very stable form of vitamin C. It's magnesium adsorbate phosphate, I think is the way you say it. It's a big long word, but it's basically a very stable form of vitamin C. I like that that's included in this serum. It also has a lot of hyaluronic acid in here. There's also some sea kelp extract in here as well. So there's quite a little bit of a cocktail going on inside this little powerhouse serum. Now, again, this is from a company called Skin Actives. This retails for $20. You can find this on skinactives.com. And the editor that recommended this really likes it because it's a do-it-all type of formula. She said that it does everything from minimize the appearance of wrinkles to even out skin tone. So this is one of her favorite serums. Now, they also have a comment in here from a doctor that basically says this is going to keep the protein in your skin more elastic and more in its native, highly functioning state. It contains amino acids, vitamins, and growth factors that we need, and it's vegan, so she's very happy with that. So the dermatologist expert advice on this serum is that it's absolutely approved and apparently very effective. This isn't something that I've had the opportunity to try out for any length of time for me to be able to comment on it, but I can say that I do like the consistency of it, and it does feel really nice going on the skin. So you can use this morning and night, and yeah, second product in the tube. Next up is a product that I haven't had the opportunity to try out yet, but I think it was really interesting that it was included in this subscription. This is a $30, it's $29.95, so it's $29.95, and it's a contouring kit for your eyelids, and it's by a company called Lids by Design, and it comes in this really cute little pouch. And when you open the pouch, there's a couple of things in here. Number one, you have a really nice, beautiful pair of these mint colored tweezers. Then you have a little card in here that gives you a discount code on the actual website, and then you have the box, and the box itself has these eyelid correcting strips in here that are medical grade, latex free, and hypoallergenic. So as far as the quality of the actual product, apparently they did a really good job when it came to the actual product itself. Now, the way this is supposed to work is that it's supposed to lift and correct anybody that has hooded lids. Now, a lot of people think that these types of eyelid correcting strips are basically made for people that have monolids, or people of Asian descent that have very, very hooded lids. But even if you, like me, have a very deep socket, and as a result you have a little bit of a hood or a heavy hood, and sometimes that can impair putting on our makeup, etc., you can use strips like these to correct any kind of skin overlap or extra skin or loss of elasticity that you have in the eye area, which is why the editor included this in this month's subscription box. She actually really likes how these kind of brighten up the eye area, and I'll show you guys what these look like up close. So again, this is going to be like your non-surgical solution for hooded eyelids. They say that for perfect application, you find your unique eyelid fold, which is typically with hooded eyes, it's going to be where your makeup gathers. You put the strip there, and it just really kind of opens up your eye a little bit and makes your eye look a lot more lifted and bright and open. They say that they're very easy to use. There's directions included in here on how to use them, and I thought this was definitely an interesting little kit. I haven't tried them yet. I don't know that it's worth $30. I guess it's going to depend on how effective it is. I do like the tweezers being included in here, but I think this is something very unique, and maybe somebody out there that has really severe hooded lids or is dealing with a monolid situation that has really wanted to try these, this would be a great inclusion in the box. And it's not just kind of those run-of-the-mill pack of 150 strips that you see that look like stickers on the market out there. This is a really well thought out, very thoughtfully curated company that specifically specifies in this product alone. So if there's going to be one out there that's a really good quality, I bet this one is it. Next up is a product that I am very familiar with. This is new Lash. This is one of, supposedly out there, one of the best lash enhancing serums on the market. I initially first looked at this product when I had a little bit of an accident with my eyelashes and an eyelash curler, and I was looking for a really good serum on the market to get to help with growth when it came to my eyelashes, but I passed on this one because it was like $100. This one retails for $95, and you can find it at skinresearchlabs.com. But this is one of the better lash enhancing serums out there on the market, so I was really surprised to see this included in this subscription service, especially considering that the subscription service is only $29.95. But again, we've already had a $70 product included. We have a $95 product included. So just with those two products alone, we have way exceeded the actual retail value of this tube, and it's really reputable products, which is something that I really like. So far, so good with this tube. So yeah, the new Lash, this is just a really good lash enhancing serum, you guys. There's really not a whole lot to talk about other than to say that it's really good. When I looked at it, it has a lot of those polypeptides in here that are really good and that you look for in a good lash serum to nourish the lashes. So it does have the sodium hyaluronate in here, which is hyaluronic acid, so you get that to help kind of nourish the follicle. You have all the polypeptides in here, and if I'm not mistaken, this does have biotin in it as well. So you also have biotin in here. So it's a really good lash serum. It's very effective, but it's $100, and I ended up finding one that wasn't as expensive and just as effective. So would I recommend this for you? You could probably find one out there that's a lot cheaper than this one, that has just as good properties in it, but it is included in here for like $30 spend on this tube. So it's nice to see it in there. I just think it's overpriced. All right, next up is also a product that I have heard from. This is Bare Republic's Mineral Sunscreen Lotion. A lot of people really, really love this sunscreen. This is specifically made for the face. I'll give you guys a closer look at it here. So this is a very lightweight mineral SPF that defends against UV damage, but it's also loaded with antioxidants and moisturizers that help nourish and protect your skin as well. It is one of the best sunscreens out there. The size makes it perfect for throwing it in your bag or your backpack before you go outside. Of course, this has UVA and UVB protection, while there's also oils in here to deliver moisture and algae extract in here to repair any UV damage and eliminate free radical damage. This is one of those impressively sheer formulas. So it's not one that you put on and you get like a white cast on your face or some kind of weird tint, which is why it's incredibly popular. It's very effective, but it's very sheer. And again, this is done minerally. So this is a physical sunscreen, not a chemical sunscreen. It's a physical sunscreen. So that is a big difference for a lot of people out there that prefer a physical sunscreen over an actual chemical sunscreen. So this is an SPF 30. It retails for $14.99, and you can find this at gobareoutside.com. Next up is a product from Invisibobble. This is the original Invisibobble. This is one of the kind of token products from this company that really launched it out into the stratosphere. This is one of the most powerful yet very, very gentle elastics that you can buy to use on your hair. One of the main reasons that I really, really like the Invisibobble is because of the smoothness of the hair tie. I can put it up in a top knot or a bun, and number one, because of the spiral design, it stays all day. But number two, if you're going to the pool or you're tying up your hair when it's wet, you don't deal with that knotting or tangling that typically happens with elastics. So I love seeing the little Invisibobble in here. This retails for like $8. You can find these at Ulta and anywhere. So it was cute to see this included. They also included a brand new product that they are coming out with, and that is the new traceless hair clip. So they've included one of these, and basically what it is an invisible bobby pin. So if you're looking for a bobby pin, but you want it to be transparent and invisible, traceless, then you may want to check out Invisibobble, because now they have them, and they also threw one of them in here so that everybody could kind of see what it looks like and get familiar with the product. I think that's really cool, and I hope Invisibobble continues with their innovation in the hair game. I think they do a good job at it. Even though it's not a hugely expensive product, it is definitely something really cute to see included in the subscription service. However, the next product I saved the best for last. You guys, this product blew me away. Now, I have always heard about this brand, and I've always heard about this product on the radio. You see commercials for it, and it's from a company called Chamonix, and you've probably heard about them either on the radio, or I hear a lot of different commercials, mostly on the radio, for Chamonix. And this is their Genucell plant stem therapy under eye serum for bags and puffiness. You guys, all right, so how many of you guys remember those serums out there that were like all the rage, that you put underneath the eye and it was like you got an eye lift? It sucked everything up, made everything under there really, really smooth. But the problem I always had with those products is that it always left this weird, funky, like film underneath your eye. You could never put your makeup on over top of it, and it just kind of looked like you had this weird stuff on your face. Yeah, everything was all tight and it looked great, but you always had this like crusty stuff there, and you could never wear makeup on top of it. So I don't think I was ready for the effectiveness of this product when I put it on. It basically does that. It really just gets rid of any of your bags underneath your eyes, any puffiness that you're dealing with underneath the eyes, and it just firms everything up, but at the same time, it's providing you with hydration. And if you let it sit on there for about 5 minutes, you can even put an eye cream on over top of it, go on with the rest of your skincare, your makeup, and there's no film, there's no funkiness. I love this product. I hate the price tag. It is $89 a tube, but oh my gosh, you guys, is it effective? Let me give you guys a close-up of it here. The key ingredients in this sucker is a proprietary ingredient. Of course it is. They absolutely marketed the plant stem cell therapy concoction that is inside of this product, and they call it Isoril. So not only is this serum made of apples that help promote the appearance of youthful looking skin. It has goji berry extract to reduce the appearance of fine lines. It has green tea leaf extract in here as well. But it has this Isoril in here that draws out moisture underneath your eyes, that causes bags and puffiness. But it does it without drying the skin out. In the classic tradition of all of these eye creams out here, Genucel really does contain double the clinical concentration of Isoril to give you the best, most effective results. Now, the CEO says basically when you're opening any Chamonix product that you're about to experience some really, really good effects. And I thought at first, every CEO is going to say that about their product, but wow, this is really good. I just hate that it's $89 because I know that I'm going to want to replace this when it runs out. And it does make me want to try some other things from Chamonix, and I have heard of them, but I've never tried anything else from them. Let me know if you guys have ever tried anything else from these guys. I'm so curious to know what else they have out there. If this stuff is this good for bags and puffiness underneath the eyes, I know that I've heard that they have like a kind of like a turkey neck kind of cream that tightens everything up, like in the neck and the décolletage area. I know they have some face treatments out there as well. So I'd be very curious to know if any of you guys have ever tried anything else from this brand in particular. But this Genucel for bags and puffiness underneath the eyes, you guys, this is 100% Erica approved. If you can get your hands on it, definitely give it a shot. But at $89, if you guys can still buy the July test tube, get it for $29.95 because so far this test tube has been so worth it. It's crazy. And I know that I told you guys that was the last product. I think it was because I just got really super excited about it, but it wasn't. There is a soap sponge in here that's like a charcoal soap sponge, and it's by a company called Daily Concepts, and Daily Concepts is like sold at like Ulta, and this retails for $8, and it's basically a 2-in-1 soap sponge kind of infusion. This is infused with charcoal, so this is going to kind of exfoliate, clean, and smooth the skin all at the same time. The editor really likes this for her elbows and her knees. She loves the exfoliating and the detoxifying products of this. I'm sure that it's a really good product. I just haven't had the chance to use it yet, but I did want to let you guys know that it is included in the test tube for $8. And again, that's from Daily Concepts, and you can find them at Ulta.com. So that is everything that was included in the July test tube by New Beauty. And you guys, I really, this is like the one kind of skincare beauty subscription service that I genuinely really look forward to every other month. Number one, because of the quality of products that they have inside of the test tube. But number two, I know that they're going to have some high-end stuff in there that I normally wouldn't spend the money on, but I know I can count on it being inside of the test tube. And for me, that makes it 100% worth it. Definitely worth the value. Let me know what you guys think down in the comment section below. Have you guys tried out the test tube yet? What do you guys think about the subscription service? What do you think about the products? Let's get a conversation going down in the comments. I would love to hear what you guys have to say. Other than that, I think that's it, you guys. Listen, if you guys have not hit me up on Instagram, you need to. Make sure that you guys are following me at Erica Approved over on Instagram. I'm going to get everything going over there. We do have a contest coming up later on this month, so make sure that you guys stick around for that because it's super cool and really exciting. So I can't wait to announce that and go over that with you guys. Other than that, I think that's it, you guys. If you are new here, welcome. Make sure you hit the subscribe button and give me a thumbs up. Make sure you do that before you leave. And other than that, I hope you guys are very happy and very healthy. I love you all, and I will see you guys in my next video. Mwah.